Hey, I'm Johnny, and I'm an FTM. This is my introduction video, I guess. I guess I wanted to start doing these, maybe so I could possibly get my family and really close friends more in tune to what I'm going through. Because I'm sure a lot of you know that it's not easy talking to people face to face, especially when you're transgender. It's also really awkward talking to yourself in a room to your computer, to yourself. Okay, I guess I want to start with saying how my childhood was. I was a really, really awkward kid. I really didn't have a lot of friends. The friends I did have were boys. And I always wanted boy toys when I was a kid. A lot of times, like, you know, how fast food places will offer you, will be all, okay, is the Happy Meal for a boy or a girl? I used to have to fight with my mom a lot so that I could get the boy toy instead of the Barbie. I guess when I was really super little, I didn't know the difference. I thought I was just like every other kid, boy kid. Unfortunately, I was also one of those early bloomers, and I started developing testicles when I was still in elementary school, and that really actually freaked me out a lot because I didn't know what to think about it. Confession, when I was a really little kid, I used to go around with a sock in my pants, and I don't think I've ever told anyone that before. I used to also have this recurring dream that I would go to my normal doctor and they would magically give me a boy's genitalia, and then that would be it. When I started puberty, like full on girl nastiness, I thought it was the end of the world, to be perfectly honest. And that's when I started becoming really, really depressed and wanting to take my own life. I started cutting as well. It's really difficult when you're perceived as the opposite of what you feel like you are. For a really long time, I didn't know there were such things or such possibilities for people like me, because I'm from a I can't say the word, rural area in the South, and I didn't even know what gay people were until I was old enough to figure out the channel block codes and be exposed to media. Um, so after I was exposed to what a homosexual person was, I decided, maybe I'm a lesbian, since I couldn't put a name on being transgender at that young age. And after a while, I realized that no, I didn't want to be a girl with a girl. I wanted to be a guy with a girl. Also a guy with a guy. So I've worded the whole thing really awkwardly. I've always been attracted to both male and female people, even when I was really young. Like, I used to have crushes on a lot of my female schoolmates early on. And when by chance one of my schoolmates, which were male, would have a crush on me, and I would automatically think it was weird because I felt like a boy. And as I got older and could finally identify with what I am, how it happened was my mom was actually watching, I think it was either Discovery or Discovery Health, TV program about an MTF. And after she for a long time, we would watch those together, and I would act like, oh, this is just a show we're watching. But in the back of my head, I'd be like, oh my god, this is what I am. I'm transgender. For a long time, I didn't want to tell my mom anything about that, because when we were watching these shows, she would be like, oh, this isn't right, or this isn't how God made these people. But now, I don't know if Mom quite understands how serious I am, but she'll call me her son, which it makes me... I didn't in front of her, but the first time she actually called me her son, when I went into private, I actually instant messaged one of my very, very close friends, who is also an FTM, and I actually cried at him. Parental acceptance is one of those rare and vital things that make you feel like a whole person when you're trying to become the person that you know you are. I suppose that I'm really lucky, the fact that my mom isn't like, oh, you're stupid, or you're not right, or you'll get over this, just be a woman. But again, I just I don't think she understands it fully. I really don't. In regards to surgery, I'm a little bit scared of bottom surgery, but I guess I will decide that later on. But I definitely want top surgery. Like, I won't be able to go on living unless I get top surgery. It's very vital to me to have the man chest. I really, 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 really want to go without binding or wearing a bra because it feels so wrong. Um, I'm actually super cold right now. I've got the air conditioner on. Um, I guess I'll just wrap this video up here because I'm freezing to death. Yep. I'll talk to y'all later.